I'll be honest. I don't even know how to fucking start this video. Uh, I'm pretty sure a while ago, like, oh god, how long ago? Like 3, 4, no, 4 or 5 years ago, something. Hang on. Up there it is. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. About 5 years ago, according to YouTube, I uploaded a video over on my main channel, my gaming channel, that it was about like boredom and burnout with content creation and all that. And I seems to be a 5-year occurrence apparently, but I'm here again with that burnout. This time, if memory is serving me correctly, it's a lot worse than before. Because at least before, if I'm remembering that video correctly, I just took the opportunity to basically just ramble for like, how long's the video? Oh my god, why didn't I fucking, for like 13 minutes? Yeah. If I'm remembering correctly, I just basically rambled about whatever for 13 minutes, however long that video is. And I was able to take that and make something with it. I can't even do that now. Like I'm just done, essentially. Also, I got mic stand. So right, it's like okay. So I'm an idiot. Just side tangent. I am a bit stupid. And instead of getting a desk-mounted mic stand, I got like an actual mic stand, which on the one hand, going to help immensely in recording, vocals for songs and whatnot. Because when you're singing, you want to be standing up, you want good posture, good support, and all that. You want that energy to sort of go out, and that's a lot harder to do sitting down, obviously, and especially for the type of music I want to make, like rock music. You want to be up, you want to be like jumping around, dancing around, whatever. You want that physical movement. So physical mic stand makes sense in that context. It's a little inconvenient right now here, sitting here just recording this type of video, or recording any video where I'm just talking. Excuse me. Because this isn't a very big space I have to work with. So the stand itself is going underneath both my desk and my chair. Like the actual legs of the stand are. And it's a little inconvenient, but look, I can do some ASMR because the mic's actually in front of me now, and I don't have to use the fucking desk stand they gave it, which is awful and I hate it. I'm also going to be getting a new mic, just so I could have everything run through the audio interface, which you don't need to know what it does if you don't know what it does. Just basically know it makes my life a million times easier. just know it's not because I don't like this mic. It's just so my life can be easier. But besides that, besides the tangent here, Also, let me know if this actually sounds good. Please, thank you. But I was talking about burnout. At least with that video I made 5 years ago, I was able to. I gotta stop bumping the mic. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to get used to this. I'm not used to this. Bear with me. At least with that old video, I was able to make a video out of it. I'm at the point right now where I'm so burnt out and so just sucked dry that I don't want to do anything. And that's frustrating because I am finishing my college degree. I literally have one requirement left and I'm done. And it's the easiest fucking requirement, so I don't have to do shit. Literally, I just go and exist. I don't have to pass a single fucking class if I don't want to. I'm going to, because half of them are like ensembles and lessons, and like I actually care about doing well outside of a grade because it's music, obviously. And the classes I am taking, I am interested in, so I'm going to at least try. I'm not going to, like, make it my life's mission to get an A in those classes, but I'm still going to try. I actually give a shit about them. They're all fun classes to me. But, like, after that, I have to worry about, getting a job, having some sort of income, finding my own place to live and real world shit. I don't know if I'm gonna have time to like do anything regarding this unless this becomes my income, which I don't think it will. It hasn't for 10 years. I'm gonna have to edit out all the non-sponsored Coca-Cola sips. I am not sponsored. I just like Coca-Cola. And no, vocalists should not be drinking soda. Vocalists should treat themselves like athletes. It's just, we're musicians. We don't really give a shit. As long as we can sing, we don't really care. Well, a good portion of us will stay relatively in shape. We're not gonna be pedantic like athletes. Some of us do, but not all of us. Some of us are just the laziest motherfuckers. But like, I think especially with this past semester I've just finished, which involved obviously ensembles and lessons, stuff I have to spend a lot of time on. It also included my senior project, which was not only like literally just me making my own music, which I want to do. It's also like it was an opportunity to really show this is everything I've learned, this is everything you've taught me. It's sort of like a checkpoint for where I am musically speaking, and I stressed myself out so much because I didn't want to fuck it up. Well, not that I didn't want to fuck it up, but I wanted to at least show I was, I learned something. I was competent in what I was doing. I wanted to, like, put my best foot forward and say, this is what I've learned, and this is what I need to work on. And in some sense, I did. In some sense, I did do that. But in other senses, I may have procrastinated on a few very important things, like the melody and the vocals, which I may or may not have done in a single day, but I still have a lot to learn, obviously. You never stop learning, especially in a field like music where there really isn't ever a correct answer or a correct way to do things. It's more or less just whatever works for you. Like obviously there's like um certain things in theory that you should do, or like certain, especially with a melody, there's like certain intervals you want to hit, certain like you want to start in the chord, like certain trends, I want to say. It's not really a trend though, it's more just things that basically everybody does. It's things that everyone does that you want to adhere to because it works. Like starting the melody in the chord was something I learned after actually recording vocals, and I didn't really grasp it until messing around with the songs I had already written and going, oh, this would have sounded way better if I had, spent a little time just to map out the melody and go, okay, I should stay on this note, or I should start like on a note in the chord. And like obviously you can break the rules. A lot of music is like picking and choosing when to follow the rules. Because like theoretically you shouldn't be starting on the second in a chord. But if it works for the song, you're going to. It's like I don't think I did this in one of the songs I actually finished, but I do know there is a song I was working on where the idea came to me of, oh, if I start on the second of the chord, then it creates this like dissonance and works with the actual message of that part of the song. And like it would have worked. I would hope. I'm gonna try it, but we're gonna find out. And that's a lot of music. It's just, let's try this, let's see if it works. And I really wish I had understood this doing that project, because I stressed myself out so much on this has to be done on the deadline, no matter what. And that just drained me. Like, I am a bit of a perfectionist, in case some of you didn't know, but especially with music being that vulnerable and writing about things that really resonate with me, I tend to be a little bit of a perfectionist. I want, like, this has to be this way, or it's just not the message I want to send, or it's not what I'm going for. And agonizing over, like, all the little details when I should have just gotten something working and then tweaked it afterwards would have been preferable. It's stuff that, like, you think about, it's like, yeah, duh, that's just common sense, but in the moment it's not really something I considered, because I was just focused on doing the thing and not actually how I should be doing the thing. And like, it's the first time I ever did something like this. I'm gonna fuck up, I'm gonna make mistakes, but at the same time, it's just like, I know I can do these things. I know I can make a good melody. I know I can make a song like this work. And what bothers me is that I couldn't do it on time. And it was that time crunch that was really getting to me, I feel like. But like, after it's all said and over, like, I did it. I got it done. I passed. I can just move on and finish out the rest of my college career. But now I have like a month of free time, and I'm just like so drained. I don't want to do anything. And I know that once I go back in for the last semester, that I'm not going to have that free time anymore. So I'm not going to be able to get as much done as I would like. So I should work on it now, but I got no energy. I got nothing. Like, I sit down on my computer and I just stare at the screen. I'm just I just don't have any motivation to do anything. And like, I'm fully aware there's absolutely undiagnosed things up here that play a factor. I don't know what, but I would be very surprised if my brain is just completely normal. I I would pay you $100 if that was the case, because there is no fucking way. But like, at the same time, it's just the burnout has never been this bad before. And I think I want to say it's just because I already threw so much of my creativity into that senior project that I'm just like, ugh, I need to reset, but I also don't have time. I have to go. Like, and what's worse, it's like you look out into the world, because spoiler alert, I kind of wrote about like the real world and politics for that senior project. Like, I basically wrote a Green Day song for one of them. And you look out and it's just like the world's on fucking fire right now. Nothing is working. Everything is just going to shit. And it's like, if I don't do these things now, there's no guarantee I'll be able to do them 6 months from now, a month from now, tomorrow even. Like, not only is it just a case of I have this much guaranteed free time that I should use to pursue these personal projects, these YouTube channels, like all this side stuff that is just a way for me to get other forms of creativity out other than the thing I'm studying. And then there's the other factor of just, there's no guarantee I can do this forever or even for another year, because everything is just going to hell. And I don't know how much time I have left. And that is really bothering me. I made this is the second channel, by the way. Hi, hello. Welcome to the second channel. I struggled for a while to figure out what this second channel is going to be, and I think I figured it out. This second channel is basically just bringing back like the old version of YouTube, in a sense, where it's not about some game, it's not about, what's happening in the world right now. It's just me, a mic, and a camera. And then in other cases, just weird artsy experiment shit that I do. Like, it's just me, like, being human and sharing my, like, interests and thoughts and just sharing, really. Because going back to everything's going to shit, YouTube has been going to shit for years, but it's been accelerated, at least on the content side, with the generative AI garbage. And it just feels like that human aspect of YouTube has like been eroding away for years and years, and now it's getting amplified. So I kind of wanted this channel to just be bringing that back in some small sense to the platform. Like, obviously it's an excuse for me to upload more experimental, more just, hey, I made a thing, here's the thing sort of content, but it's also a way for me to just sit here in front of a camera and just chat, just say hi, not have a live stream to run, not have a game to play, not talk about anything really, just sit and chat. And I thought it would help with the burnout. It kind of has. I mean, I'm recording this video, so it's something. It's doing something. But it might just need to words. This is why I script videos. I can't talk. I don't English good. In a sense, this channel has helped slowly reignite that creativity, but I think it just takes time. And sometimes I feel like in order to give yourself advice, you have to pretend you're giving somebody else advice. Because I know this with a lot of friends, and especially me, like, we'll give each other advice, and it's like really good, profound advice that the person who said it should absolutely take, and they don't. And it's so dumb. I hope this channel is just advice I should be giving to myself, but I'm giving it to random strangers. Because sometimes you just gotta you basically gotta be your own therapist. You gotta just be like, hey, why are you feeling words? I can't speak. Sometimes you gotta be like, why are you feeling this way? What's going on? What are our options? Like you have to take a step back. You have to like get out of your own head and just be like, okay, what can we do here? And basically give not you advice, if that makes sense. Like pretend you are not yourself. You're like a friend or whatever, and you're trying to help them. Because you tend to give better advice when you're not giving it to yourself. Funny enough. I think it just takes time, honestly. Like I know that creativity is still there. I had an idea for a video. It might already be up by the time this goes up. This is the most unscripted channel I could have made. Like, I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. I don't plan this shit. I don't plan shit on the main channel either. I don't fucking plan anything. But I had this idea. Like, I was just scrolling through YouTube or whatever. I was like, hey, what if so I got inspired from, what's that fucking channel called? It had like a really weird set of videos and like a weird name. What the hell's that channel called? Somebody YouTube channel. There we go. There it is. Yeah, this I got inspired by this somebody guy. Like, that's literally the name. And all their videos have like literally have no title. And a lot of them are just like screenshots of some random environment with music in the background. And I had the idea of, oh, I'm feeling like this way. Or like that's the headspace I was in. I wasn't actually thinking this. It's just I was in a headspace of feeling really empty and just like hollow because of, burnout and failing to get any creative output. So I loaded up like a super flat world in Minecraft and just like walked for a minute or two. And then I edited the footage and I'm like, yeah, that's kind of how I'm feeling right now. It was just like aimless walking with nothing around. And like I reversed the audio because, ooh, spooky. like it's not meant to be spooky. It's just meant to like encapsulate that mindset I was in. And again, I wasn't thinking any of this until after I'd made the thing. I was like, oh, this is actually a cool way to show. I had to analyze my own work, basically. I literally had to analyze it myself to go, oh, I made something. It's really simple, but I made something. And I've also like gotten a little bit back into drawing. I've got like I'm slowly getting back into a creative swing, but just that paranoia of I don't have time. I need to work now. Things need to get done now. Like I don't know how to get rid of that. At least not in this fucking landscape we live in this fucking world. I can see the creativity slowly coming back, but there's still that nagging like thought of just like we're all gonna the doomer in me is just like we're all gonna fucking die. You gotta go now. I mean, doesn't help that I've been listening to fucking Radiohead and The Thousand Suns. A Thousand Suns was literally my most listened to album this year, and the whole thing's about fucking nuclear annihilation. So, fun times. And then second most listened to album was like OK Computer or something. It was just like, oh yeah, the world is shit and I want to die. Awesome. Yeah, that's my mood. I listen to very happy music. Those are great albums though. Like I absolutely recommend them. Maybe be in a half decent headspace before you listen to them, but still. Those are good albums. I do recommend them. Yeah, I don't know. It's just gotta wait, I guess. Because like once I get a project going, I can like lower the creative ambition and just go, okay, let's work on the thing. Because I'll already have something there, and I can just I can just cruise on it. Basically, it's just getting that project started takes a lot more like creative ambition and effort, and I just don't have that right now. Because like with the songs I wrote for the senior project, like they're already written. 2 of them are already made. I should redo the vocals and whatever, but like they're there. They've been started at the very least, or are in a presentable-ish state. So like working on them isn't as taxing because I have at least a general idea of where it goes, or the very framework of the song, or in some cases the instrumental's fine. I just gotta put the thing on top of it. Like with Broken Promises, that Green Day song I mentioned. Well, Green Day-esque, it's not an actual Green Day song, is heavily inspired. I had to double check I wasn't plagiarizing, because I wrote a very similar riff. It is different. I checked because I didn't want to get up in copyright, but it is very similar to the point where I had to double check it. But like that sound and that like style of music was very intentional for what I was trying to say. It's just I unintentionally wrote a very similar riff, and I was like, oh fuck, did I just rip them off? And like I did rip them off, kinda. I did kind of just take that style. But I didn't plagiarize, and that's all I was concerned about. Cause I am fine with essentially copying what somebody else does. Well, not like literally copying, but like taking that sound and that style if it works for the thing I'm trying to say or the point I'm trying to make. Obviously, I don't want to plagiarize anybody. I don't want to like literally copy what Green Day did. I just want to take what worked for them and make it work for what I'm trying to do, if that makes sense. I know there's no context when I'm recording this, but I promise you I didn't copy them. I did not plagiarize the riff. It is different. I double checked. I'm gonna cut that whole part out of the video. It just sounds like I'm a fucking thief. No, but seriously, it's... I forgot what I was talking about. Right. I have that song. Like, I'm fine with the instrument. I like the instrumental. I think the instrumentals are great. I'm gonna leave those there. I'm gonna leave them as is. I just need to reinforce the vocals on top of it and the melody on top of it. And then it'll meet my standards. I know that's a very simplified way of putting it, but that is the simplified way of putting it. The other song I got done, I might need to spend a little more time with that one, just overall. Ballads are a pain in the ass, okay? Like slower songs are just they're a pain in the ass. But like those songs had a bunch of work already put into them, so continuing that work isn't as much of like an endeavor as starting something completely new, for instance. But at the same time, I kind of want to make something new just so I don't get sick of working on the same tracks that I've been working on for the past handful of months. 'Cause I know I'm burnt out already. I don't want to be even more burnt out, you know? Like I want to take a step back from those songs just for a little bit at the very least. And just get the creative juices flowing again. And that's something I mentioned in like the essay they made me write for that project, where it was like write a reflective essay on the work experience or whatever the fuck it said. And I just took that as a go ahead to like reflect on what I did well and what I should improve upon. And one of the things I said to improve upon was like, hey, I laser focused on these handful of tracks and I didn't get all of them done. I only got the bare minimum done. So if this probably would stress me out more, but if I worked on more songs, I wouldn't get burnt out as fast. And I would also, when I have to start cutting shit to meet the deadline, I have the right amount of things to turn in. If that makes sense. It's basically preparing more than you need to meet what you want. I could probably cut out like half of this and get my point across. I probably will. I don't want to edit this video too much just because I want that just casual talking to a camera vibe. But I also don't just want to have a bunch of dead air in the video. just because I know everyone's attention spans are already shit, so just cut out the dead air and make things go by just a little bit faster. Not gonna like, I'm not gonna edit it to be like super hyperactive or whatever, but like, no one wants to see me sitting in silence looking for a YouTube channel that inspired me to make a stupid little video. Nobody wants to see that. Just cut that out of the video. We don't need it. I guess just moral of the video is like if you're feeling burnt out, if you're feeling like just empty and hollow, just like, ugh, I have no motivation to do literally anything. I don't want to pursue any hobbies. I don't want to play video games. I don't want to make anything. I just want to sit here and rot. If you're feeling that way, just give it time. You're probably feeling that way because you've already done so much in the past however long length of time, and you just need time to like reset. And like, I know that's a very frustrating and hard thing to grapple with. I had to make this video to grapple with that very thing. But like, you'll get back into it eventually. Like, just take some time to rest every now and then. That's it, really. Just find some time to rest.